for me. And the biggest thing I want to talk about is helping the newest person get started. Because if you can do that, regardless of the rank you're at, no matter what the income you're making, whatever checks you're seeing, however cool you think you are or how cool you think you're not, I'm telling you, your success is dictated on getting the newest people paid and promoted. Everybody say that. Paid and promoted. That's it. If you can get people paid and promoted, you're going to build a thriving organization. You're going to build an organization of people making lots and lots of money, and that's the deal. Everybody wants to increase, retention, right? We want to keep more people. We want to get more people, paid and promoted, guys, and you want to build a fat organization. I mean, you're here today, not to learn about mangosteen and vitamins and minerals, okay? You're here to probably make money. Now, I think we all can agree right now, the job market, not so hot, economy, really not so great. And everybody in this room has big goals, big dreams, big aspirations, right? You guys heard from phenomenal leaders today. I mean, seriously, you heard from seven-figure earners, six-figure earners, a boatload of brand new success stories, young ladies, young guys killing the business, right? The Cody Bartman, the Andrew Bear. People that know exactly how to build this business. And the biggest thing you have to understand, if you can just take one thing away, I used to go to these, I got involved in Vemma, and I drove to San Diego to listen to Jed Buenalou's talk. I got on Tom Mulcazen's Saturday morning conference calls, hungover as hell at ASU, put speakerphone on, I'm chugging water, oh my God, dude, last night, whatever. I was learning though. And the biggest thing that changed my business, organization, and life was the fact that I started to believe that I could do what these individuals were doing. I got on board with Vemma, and I looked at Grady Polson like an idol. I think he was like Star Platinum. Back then, Star Platinum was like Star Pinnacle. Wow. You know what I mean? And I looked at that, a young guy making money. I saw Jed making money, Luke Wilborn making money. And I said, if they can do it, I can do it, right? And you guys today, if you're in the room and you didn't make $1 million last year, all of you should be saying, wow, if they can do it, I can do it. Because there's nothing different with anybody that spoke up here in you. And if you think there's something different for the people up here in you, then that's an issue you got to check in with yourself. You need to look yourself in the mirror, right? Tonight, go home tonight, turn off your phone, get off Facebook, get off Twitter, get off Instagram, stare yourself in the mirror, and just stare at yourself and say, you know what? I can do this business. I can make lots of money with Vemma. People are going to tell you no. It happens. Every day it happens. All the time it happens. But you can't let that affect you, man. You have to understand deep down that Vemma is a bulletproof system of it can take anybody anywhere financially. Anywhere financially. You heard phenomenal success stories today. Crazy stuff. I don't know who was up here talking, but I was just blown away by how good this stuff really is for people, man. And that's something we can't overlook that. Talk about the health. Talk about VMAstories.com. You're not making health claims because we don't do that. I'm not a doctor. I couldn't even barely graduate Arizona State. I didn't go to med school, okay? But you can share great health testimonials with people. We're not selling crap. There's a lot of crap in the industry. There's products that are crap. There's websites that are junk. There's other things that are junk that don't even make any sense. This is real health, really good stuff. Because none of you are waking up every day and spending $80 on juicing every morning with kale and celery and apples and oranges. Andrew Bear does that every morning in his boxers. He juices kale and broccoli and celery, but you're not Andrew Bear, okay? So this is the healthiest thing you're putting in your body every single day, okay? So to me, it makes sense. Okay, to Josh Noble, Vemma makes sense. The goal for today is for this to make sense to what? You. Between you and you. It's going to make sense from me to you, for sure. Matt Maher to you, probably going to make, you guys make $5 million in Vemma. It's going to make sense. But it has to make sense from you to you. And once you understand that, you just plant your feet. You know what happens when you plant your feet? And you squat and you're in a firm position? You're not moving anywhere. So when people bump you up, people tell you it's not going to work, and it's this, that, and the other, it's a scam, it's a scheme, whatever the hell the people are talking about these days, it doesn't matter. You're not going to move anywhere, and you're going to say what? Focus on the end result. So to get into this topic, guys, talking about bronze. Okay, bronze is 7 days. One of the up-and-coming leaders, his name is Cesar Lopez. You might have seen him on my Facebook. This kid is building a phenomenal organization in the Latino community. Hit executive pretty quick, and he's breaking 2 executives this month on his power leg pretty quick, and he's done it solely on something called the Bronze Factory. If you could go back to that slide really quick, the Bronze Factory. This is the most, I saw this, I'm like, seriously, I've been in this thing for 2.5 years, and we couldn't think about that. Andrew Bear and Josh Noble, Arizona State Top 25 Business School, we couldn't think of this. It took this kid from Columbia to get in and say, dude, you're training on stuff that they don't even need to know until they're making lots and lots of money. You're sitting there telling them all these different strategies and prospecting tools. He's like, the kid signed up. He's scared to death. He just spent $500, which is $500,000 in his little world. Teach him how to what? Go bronze in 7 days. Make his money back and inject him with confidence. That's it. And I'm like, yeah, that's all you got to do. How more simple does it get? You sign somebody up and they go, what do I do? You're going to go bronze in 7 days. That's it. The culture in Puerto Rico is to the point where if a new person does not go bronze in 7 days, they literally think they're getting kicked out of the company. Is that a good or bad thing? I don't know. In my opinion, I'm very aggressive with this business. It's a great thing. Because guess what? Brad Sauber was talking about war and stuff, so I'm going to go off that theme. Somebody walks in here with AK-47 and says, hey, you got 48 hours to go bronze, or we're knocking on your front door. What's going to happen? You'll probably go bronze in 48 hours. So why don't you treat it like that? And some of you guys are like, this kid's nuts. We know that. We understand that. And you know what? That's perfectly fine. Because everybody who's wealthy that I've ever met in my entire life, they're a little bit cuckoo. They're a little bit nuts. They're a little bit insane. People look at him funny. People think BK's a nutcase too, and he is. That's why he's done $2 billion in sales in his business. Because he's a little cuckoo. It takes that. So get cuckoo tonight, right? Get a little crazy, okay? So guys, Bronze Factory, huge deal. Get somebody involved. 2 affiliates over here, 1 affiliate over here. They make like $700, frenzy bonus. So they made their money back. They just got promoted. They're bronze. When my cycle tracker hit bronze 3 years ago at Arizona State, I felt like I won the Super Bowl. I was like, yes. Like the Tiger Woods back then when he was really good, like the fist pump. I was fist pumping in my boxers in the living room, fired up, dude. And I made $20. Right? But it raised my belief level that guess what? I could do this business, man. I remember when I went diamond. First time I ever talked to Tom Alcassin, he calls my cell phone. I about crashed on the way to 24-hour fitness. I was like freaking out. I'm like, diamond, that's the thing, man. So if you're the newest person here tonight, understand we've all been at the lower levels before. We were all an affiliate at one point. Josh Noble, I never forget the Skype call we did to get a guy on board named Kanoa in Hawaii. He brought his black MacBook computer over to me while I was sitting there eating dinner watching SportsCenter, and he's like, talk. Just do it. I can't do it. Just do it. Just go. Right? And now he's up here talking like a professional public speaker. Why? Because he's practiced. It takes practice to get good at what? Anything you do. Anything you do. Who's a musician in here? Sing, trumpet, karaoke, whatever the hell you're doing, man, right? You're musicians, right? Guitar, drums, great. When you first started, you probably weren't that good. And what did you do? I took some lessons. I practiced. I watched a YouTube video. I practiced. And then you got good. Really quick before I carry on here, do I have your permission to talk to you like I talk to my team? Can I do that? Not give you the whole, fake, deal, like the real deal? Is that cool? Okay. It takes practice. Okay? Well, my little sister was very, very scared to speak at convention, so she wrote out her whole speech, typed it up on the computer, printed it off the computer, read it so many times she memorized it, and she did it in front of me. One-on-one. 5, 10 times. Because she was that scared. And I said, Maddie, if you understand exactly what you're going to say, I don't care if there's 10,000 people out there, which there was, you're not going to be scared anymore because you already know what's going to happen. Okay? Same thing in Vemma. Learn the presentation. I am not that smart in school. Okay? I was in college algebra at Arizona State. Okay? Like, that's where they sent the kids that, they were like, this kid's got problems. Go Go to room 111, smile, okay? Like, that was where Alex was, okay? I paid Josh some money to help me out, get through school. And one of my best, another good friend, Andrew Baird, took biology and chemistry for me. Hope ASU's watching, okay? So the point is, I tell you this to show you that what you see and hear in the social media world and YouTube and whatever hearsay is what normal people. Cody Barton was actually at McDonald's. At McDonald's. I remember going into his house and he had platinum, white piece of paper with platinum written on his basement. That's where he slept, the bedroom in the basement. And it was tattooed just all over the damn freaking room. And now it's our presidential, right? Does that make sense? So everybody, quote, started from the bottom. Yeah, they did. We did. Noble, my top earner, who you heard from today, was bussing tables at Outback Steakhouse. And then on the weekends, he delivered pizzas at Domino's. Domino's. It's not even Pizza Hut, Domino's. Right? And then Star Ambassador. $500,000 a year on paper. Yeah. What's the difference between him and... Nothing's different between him and you. That's what's different. My biggest goal today, I'm going to go over some other stuff, man, is just believe, man. I don't know who talked about it. Brad Sarver talked confidence. Have confidence. Brock Morton today. They don't buy you. They buy you, not firm. They're not buying Vemma, okay? If BK's watching this, sorry. Products are phenomenal. Company's phenomenal. It's all phenomenal. People buy you. They say, this guy can help me get to where I want to go financially. I trust this guy. I met Andrew Baird at Barnes & Noble, threw him a folder of this Vemma stuff, and he eventually just got in. He's like, you seem pretty jacked about it. I bought a bronze pack back then. I was like, cool.